Aloha kings and queens, Damiana here. I just got a question the other day and I wanted to answer it for all of you. And if any other questions come up during this share, let me know and just type it in the comments and I would love to answer them if I can. So the question actually was about writing in your journal. So I was talking to a client the other day and I advised him to start to write in a journal, and he said, well, how do I do that? And I guess I had always assumed that writing in your journal was pretty straightforward and that you wouldn't need instruction, but I came to find that it actually would really help to have a little bit of instruction on how best to write in your journal. So I wanted to share with you guys. So first of all, I always suggest finding a journal that you love the cover of, that you think is really beautiful. So this one that I have here is by Josephine Wall, and it is a beautiful depiction of heaven on earth, truly creating a beautiful sanctuary space where all beings are healthy and happy, and it is just like a heavenly place. So something like that's really beautiful to you, or something that has really beautiful words on the front, is also really helpful, something that you're gonna want to look at and carry around with you everywhere. So one of the best things about having a journal is that anytime you come up with something that you really want to remember for the future, or anytime, say you wake up in the morning and you just had a really powerful dream, you can write that in the journal. The thing that you want to do at the top of the page is write down the date. So here I have an example. I wrote down a date in the corner, and then I started writing just some of like what was going on in my life. Here it was actually the first page. It was a full moon and I was at Black Rock City at Burning Man. So it was full moon activation at Black Rock City, dreams come true, talking about stepping into the fullest version of what's possible and truly anchoring the golden age, heaven on earth. So this is how I started my journal, because this is what was going on for me, what was present for me at this moment. So being able to feel into what is going on for you and things that you feel like you're going to want to remember, put it in the journal. Anytime you hear a quote or you read something even on Instagram or just in your everyday life and it really resonates with you and you want to remember it, write it in the journal. And write down the date as well, so you can start to kind of track your journey and your experience when you look back on this later on. Also, I highly suggest writing down your intentions for the full moon, for the new moon, different powerful astrological times that are coming through for you, and just writing down what your experience is and what you're going through, and helping to really ground in your experience and remember what is going on for you and what is present for you. The other thing that this client asked me about the other day, do you put everything in there, or do you separate different things that you're writing in your journal? And I actually used to have a songbook journal, like that I would write all of my song lyrics in, and then I had one that was a dream journal, and then I had one that was more for my affirmations and whatever was going on in my life. And I never carried around 4 journals with me. I tried, it just didn't work. So I found that it actually really helped me to just have one journal at a time, where I put everything in it all at once, and I'm really consistent with it, and I take it with me everywhere. So that is something that has really helped me, because then I found myself trying to edit my journals and like put one, I wrote a song in this one because that was all I had, and then I had to add it to my other one, and it becomes really confusing. So keep one journal at a time, write all the way to the end, and then start your new journal. When you are in bed, getting ready for bed, before you go to sleep, just try to give yourself 5 to 10 minutes a day to just do a brain dump and write down all of those things in your head that you're running through your brain before you go to bed, and you're having, maybe you're even having a hard time going to sleep at night and it's something is keeping you up. One of the most powerful things you can do is just get it out of your head, get it out of your psyche, so you're not running these thoughts. So having a journal is one of the most powerful ways to actually help you get better sleep at night. So if you actually, I give you guys a challenge to just give yourself 1 week of writing in your journal every night for just 5 to 10 minutes, and you can even set an alarm so that you don't take longer. You can kind of measure it out for yourself. But if you do this consistently, I can promise you, you will not only get better sleep, but you will feel more calm and connected and more grounded, because you're going to be getting out your thoughts and helping to work through your own stuff. Oftentimes we seek out friends or family members to work through a lot of our stuff with or process. And the power of having a journal is that we can use it as an incredible tool to work through whatever it is that we're working through, and to be able to look at and call upon later and be able to watch our journey of how far we've come and how much we've learned. So those are my top tips for you all, and I hope you enjoyed them. I'm actually going to be I just got a really cool question about human sexuality, so I'm going to be answering that question here in just a little bit. So stay tuned, and if you like this video, you can check out my YouTube channel. There's going to be a bunch of other videos on there, and the link is in my bio, so check it out when you can. Have a beautiful day. Take care, loves.